Good afternoon, everyone. Have you ever spent hours getting your hair done before a special event? Maybe you've spent an entire Saturday at the salon, had someone braid your hair, or waited patiently while your mom or another family member did your hair before school or a family gathering. Maybe Easter Sunday. Even if your hair isn't the same texture as mine, I'm sure there is a hairstyle that makes you feel confident or reminds you of a special memory. For many African American women in the United States, hair is about much more than appearance. It reflects self-expression, traditions that have been passed down to us for centuries. Everyone has traditions that help them say and shape who they are. Some families pass down recipes, celebrate holidays and special ways, or speak another language at home. In many African American families, hair care is another tradition that brings people together and reminds us of where we come from. As an African American woman raised here in Orlando, Florida, I've experienced my own hair connections and how it connects me to my roots. And I've experienced how those things have become a huge source of my confidence. I usually wear my natural coils and curls silk pressed, but I also like getting protective styles like braids, which are much easier to manage during these summer months. Finding someone who truly understands my hair texture isn't always easy. My family and I usually rely on recommendations from friends or look to stylists on social media to help us book appointments. Those experiences have shown me that caring for my natural hair is about much more than how it looks. It's a meaningful part of who I am and where I come from. Today, I want to discuss the historical significance of black hair and how it serves as a form of self-expression and how it continues to bring us as a people together, especially us as women. Let's begin with this history. Black hair has deep roots that have existed long before slavery in America. In many African societies, hairstyles communicated important information about the person's age, marital status, family status, occupation, and their social status. Hair was a way of expressing who you are before you even spoke. According to the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture, a trusted museum dedicated to preserving African American history and our hair, has long represented heritage, strength, and resistance throughout history. During slavery, many traditional hair practices were disrupted, but African Americans found ways to preserve these traditions through hairstyles and grooming practices that were passed down over time. Understanding this history helps explain why hair continues to have such a powerful meaning for us today. Hair is also one of the most personal ways people express themselves. Many African American women wear braids, twists, locks, afros, silk press, relaxers, or even their natural coils. Over the last several years, the natural hair movement has encouraged many women, including me, to embrace our natural hair textures instead of feeling pressured to straighten our hair to fit, the normal Western beauty standard. Hair also creates opportunities to build relationships. Many of us spend hours washing, braiding, and styling our hair. Those moments together bring opportunities to share stories, laugh, give advice, spend quality time with one another. Even African American hair salons and barbershops are places where we network, celebrate our milestones, support one another. For many people, a hair appointment is just as much about the conversation as it is about the hairstyle. It's a therapy session. According to the Crown Coalition, the organization behind the Crown Act, the law that was created to protect people from discrimination based on their hair texture, protective hairstyles such as braids or locks, the coalition also reports that 30 states have now passed versions of the Crown Act, showing that awareness of hair discrimination continues to grow across this country. Although progress has been made, this reminds us that not everyone has been able to wear their natural hair without judgment. Learning about black hair helps us better understand an important part of African American history and why these conversations matter today. In closing, black hair is much more than a hairstyle. It reflects history, resilience, creativity, and our pride. Today we've explored how black hair connects African Americans to our past and allows us to express ourselves and bring us together. The next time you see braids, twists, locks, relaxers, or an afro, I hope you'll pay a compliment and see that it's much more than a hairstyle. I hope you'll see a story of strength, perseverance, and pride that continues to be shared by us every single day. Thank you.